You think the scariest thing about a haunted bathroom is a ghost. Think again. Sometimes the real horror is far worse. Welcome to Fear Feed. I'm your host, and today I'm sharing a chilling tale loosely based on a true story from the Philippines. I was running late for class when my stomach twisted in that all too familiar way. Maybe that leftover pizza wasn't the best idea for breakfast. The hallway buzzed with students rushing to their seats as the 5-minute warning bell rang. I knew I couldn't risk being late again. Mr. Bautista? My algebra teacher had already warned me, but I also knew I couldn't hold it in for 50 minutes. The nearest bathroom was for faculty use, marked with an out of order sign. I hesitated, but desperation won. The second I stepped inside, I understood why it was closed. It was a mess, stained tiles, flickering lights, and an overwhelming dampness in the air. As I sat on the toilet, trying to ignore my surroundings, a sound caught my attention. Knock. It was faint but steady. Knock, knock, knock. I glanced around, heart pounding, until I realized it was coming from the timba. For those who don't know, a timba is a large water bucket used in Filipino restrooms with a smaller bucket called a tabo inside. But something was off. The timba in this bathroom was boarded up. I tried to shake it off. It's just the tabo knocking around, I told myself. But the pattern continued. Knock. Knock. I couldn't ignore it. Curiosity overpowered fear as I pried off the wooden planks. Inside was not a tabo. Inside was the decomposing body of a young girl. I stumbled out of the stall, barely able to breathe. I had to tell someone. Bursting into Mr. Bautista's classroom, I tried to explain what I saw. He looked at me with skepticism, but agreed to follow me back to the restroom. But when we got there, the body was gone. The timba was filled with nothing but murky water. Mr. Bautista was furious. He accused me of making up stories, disrupting class, and wasting his time. As punishment, I was suspended for 3 days. That night, sleep wouldn't come. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw her face. Was it my imagination, a trick of the light? Or had the pizza really messed me up that badly? And then the knocking started again? Knock, knock. My breath hitched. It wasn't coming from the bathroom anymore. It was coming from my closet. I tried to ignore it, but the sound only grew louder. My fingers trembled as I reached for the doorknob. I yanked the door open. She was there. The dead girl, staring right at me. I screamed and slammed the door shut. When I opened it again, she was gone. For the next 3 days, the knocking followed me. No matter where I went, no matter what time of day, it was always there. By the time my suspension ended, I was relieved. School meant being surrounded by people. Maybe the ghost would leave me alone. But in Mr. Bautista's class, exhaustion weighed on me. My head kept nodding forward, eyes struggling to stay open. That's when I heard it again. Knock, knock. I jerked awake. The entire classroom was silent. My stomach dropped as the door slowly creaked open. A figure stood there, but it wasn't the girl. It was the janitor. He smiled. Just here to take out the trash. I let out a deep breath, trying to shake off the fear. It was just the janitor, but something didn't sit right. The knocking. The girl's knocking. My head shot up. She was standing beside my desk, her pale, lifeless face inches from mine, her bony fingers wrapped against my desk furiously. Knock. Knock. And then she pointed, straight at the janitor. My breath caught as I followed her trembling hand. The bruises around her neck, the desperate look in her eyes. Then I noticed the janitor's trash bag, the heavy roll of black plastic, just like the ones I had seen in the timber. It all clicked. I raised my hand. Mixter. Bautista, I need to tell you something. Later that day, the police arrested the janitor. The body I had seen was real. The girl had been trying to tell me all along. And when justice was served, the knocking finally stopped. Not every ghost is out for revenge. Some just want to be heard. If you don't want to be haunted by a knocking ghost, like this video and subscribe. And if you have your own spooky story, share it in the comments. You never know who might need their story told.